Hi everyone, psychic117 here, doing my weekly movie review. Today is Saturday, but yesterday was Friday, and I went to see a movie that I highly anticipated throughout the year. The trailer blew me away, and it totally got to me. I went to go see one of my most anticipated movies of the summer, PILGRIM versus the World. Okay, so I couldn't wait for this movie, and once I walked the theater I walked in, it was packed. It was so packed. I think it was more packed than the Expendables. Not the. I'm just saying. Come on, that's pretty impressive. And so Scott Pilgrim stars Michael Cera, which you might know from a lot of funny movies, Superbad, You from Revolt, Year One. He's just everywhere, and this is his latest work, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is based on graphic novels, comic books, which this movie got me reading, and I really liked them. And the movie and the books is about a boy who lives in Toronto, Canada. He's 22 years old, and his name is Scott Pilgrim, obvious. And he has no problem getting girls. I mean, but his relationships have always been like, crazy. So it's about he's in a band. He loves garlic bread. He's the bass player. It's all about his perfect little life. And the movie starts out. He's dating. He's 22 years old, and he's dating a 17-year-old girl in high school, a Catholic high school, with the uniforms and everything. And then that happens to be Knives Chow. I don't know the actress who plays her, but that's just me. So and also he dates this girl, and then he's starting. He thinks first out it starts out really great. They start going out and stuff, and she's obsessed with his band, the Sex Bombs, which if you haven't noticed, the Sex Bombs is a video game reference to the Super Mario video games. The Sex Bombs. The Sex Bombs. A Sex Bomb is that thing that Mario used to blow up, almost anything. They're walking bombs. There's a lot of video game references in this movie, which I love because I'm a total geek. I'm a nerd. There's plenty of them. There's Legend of Zelda ones, Super Mario ones, Sonic the Hedgehog ones. Lots of video game references. And then this movie, it was just action-packed. It was awesome. And throughout the movie, it has comedy, which I thought was hilarious. And let's get back to the story. Then so he dates this girl, Knives Chow, who turns out pretty good. Then he has this crazy dream about this girl with pink hair, rollerblading, and then now he's obsessed with her, and her name is Ramona Flowers. So he falls in love with this girl while he's still dating Knives. So it turns into this big conflict, and then eventually then that's where the whole story takes off. Eventually he finds out that Ramona has 7 evil ex-boyfriends that he has to defeat in order to date her. It's every fight is to the death. Let me take you through the fights. The one fight is this cool, my favorite fight, this Battle of the Band scene, which is awesome. And then another one is this big showdown. This big showdown. The final one actually. We'll just say co-op mode. You'll get the reference if you saw the movie. And also the first one. First he looks like a normal dude, just rocking out. It doesn't look like he's much of a fighter, but he can kick ass. Trust me. It comes as a big shock. So that's the whole story, and it has lots of video game references, lots of action, lots of comedy. It's just a perfect mashup. I think this is the perfect geek movie. No matter if you're if you're emo, nerd, geek, one of those action dude who just likes action, or a comedy, a person who loves comedy. It has all the elements. It just has everything. There were also lots of girls in the theater where I was in, and so it appeals to all audiences. There were even some 10-year-old kids with their parents. So that shows you how far Scott Pilgrim can reach all audiences. Which I pretty much love this movie. I recommend it. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. I love the video game references. Some were pretty funny, like the P bar. It was funny. And I hope they make a sequel. But I'm kind of half and half because I thought this movie was good, and I think if they make a sequel, it might ruin it. But I kind of want a sequel, so I'm kind of half and half on that whole thing. But all in all, great movie, Scott Pilgrim. I hope they make another one. And Edgar Wright, he's a director. He also directed Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, funny movies by the way. Yeah, he was a perfect director for this movie. If not Edgar Wright, then who else did to direct Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? A couple of weeks before this movie, I never knew that Scott Pilgrim vs. the World even existed. Once I saw the trailer, my jaw dropped, and I was all like, wow. And it got me addicted to everything. The comic books, the movie, even the video game that's coming out, that already came out. Which I am very excited and want to play. I'm just addicted to Scott Pilgrim now. So yeah, that's it. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World blew me away. Go see it. Take the whole family if you want to. It's a fun movie. It has everything. Please go see this movie. And next week I'm gonna do another movie review. What movies are coming out next week? I think Piranha 3D, either Piranha 3D or The Exorcist. I don't know if I'm getting the dates jumbled up. So, probably I'm gonna do a scary movie next week. So yeah, let's get that scary movie thrill on. Hey, it's almost October, so it's time to get in the mood. Summer's over. Summer's almost over. Fall's coming in. That means scares. Friday the 13th just passed, which was pretty crazy. So yeah, it's time to get into that mood. Scary movies. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, that's all. Please watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and watch out for my review of either Piranha 3D or The Last Exorcism, whichever movie is coming out first. I have to check on that. But yeah, expect a movie review, a new one. So yeah, that's all. Have a good weekend, everyone. See ya.